Can you really fish a hard bait like a jig? Today we are twisting things around. Welcome to Out of the Box. Yeah. Oh, what a bite. Yeah. What a bite. Rapala has been around for so many years. I mean, it's so well known for their hard baits. They have a hard bait for every purpose. I think every angler has a Rapala hard bait in its tackle box, so you all are familiar with the brand. And every hard bait is designed for a specific purpose, like a fish species, like a way of fishing. But over the years, I've actually developed kind of like my own way to fish them, a little bit out of the box. So with the CountDown Elite, it's a bait which is designed to run straight in heavy current, river fishing for trout, salmon. But the first time when I saw it in the water, it had a really nice flutter on the drop. It's a sinking hard bait, so I thought, why don't I fish it like a jig in the deep waters that we have in Netherlands? So I kind of developed that technique to fish it like as a sinking twitch bait, like a jig, and it has worked like crazy. And it's really a new way of fishing, which has boosted my catches in specific conditions. So today it's all about this bait. We have a few different colors, natural colors, bright colors. I will start off with a bright color. It's summertime, the perch should be aggressive. And I'm tying on a 9.5 centimeter bait. It's actually the biggest CountDown Elite that we have. And yeah, let's see what this one will bring us today. Super excited. The spots where I usually try this special method of fishing the CountDown Elite, it's deep flats with structure where you know the fish is there, but they have seen anything from any finesse bait, Carolina rig, net rig, but also the spots are too deep to fish with a deep diving twitch bait or crankbait. So using the CountDown Elite, you can just let it sink to the bottom, fish it over the structure, and the fish on these depths, they believe me, they never saw a hard bait, and this is something that will trigger them for sure. And other spots are just, for example, in summer, weed beds. You can just fish the CountDown over the weed beds, and when the weed bed ends, it usually starts with a deep slope, and you can just let it drop next to the weed bed, let it drop off the deep edge, and you will get hard bites for sure. So super versatile bait, which you can fish high up in the water column, but my technique is usually to let it drop, let it really come close to the fish, and they cannot resist it. Yeah. Oh, what a bite. It's a pike. I was just twitching it and letting it flutter, letting it drop. A super hard bite. So we are just fishing flats with some weeds on them, and it's 5 meters, so with like a normal twitch bait, there's no way that you can fish this deep. But with the CountDown, you can really let it drop just besides the weed bed. That's like the real advantage of it. It's a nice pike. Yes. Super strong, nice colors. And the bite was so hard on the drop of the CountDown Elite while it was just fluttering down. Let's put it back. Yeah, we just caught a nice pike, a long drift on a shallow flat with some weeds. But now we will go for, now I will try to catch some perch. So I will move to a new spot on open water. It's a bit deeper, 8 meters deep. With, it starts from about 4 meters till about 8-9 meters. So really a deep edge. Take a long time to let it sink to the bottom. Quite a challenge, but if the perch are there, they will take it. New spot, hard strike. I saw some echoes on the sonar, and it's not a perch, but it's a small pike. At least the technique is working, but it's not the species we're after. We just arrived to the spot, open water. It's like a steep drop off here, from 4 meters to about 8-9 meters, and already we saw some fish on the sonar. So if you want to try this technique, this is basically what you should take into account. So right now we have a deep slope. I cast over the structure, make a good long cast over the structure that I want to fish. And on like the deeper spots, like 5 to 8 meter, usually I let it sink with some slack in my line, so it goes down quicker. And the CountDown, it sinks about 30 centimeters per second. So if you wait a little bit, you can really get it down to the depths. Just like a normal jig, as soon as the CountDown Elite will fall on the bottom, you will have some slack in your line, and then you can make a couple short twitches, and I let it sink again, and it has a really nice fluttering action on the drop. And that's, that action, believe me, the fish have never seen this kind of action before on these depths. So at the moment it's quite tricky to get the perch. I'm just scanning around, looking, making some casts, and I found like around deep water, like a tip which is quite shallow. It's about 5 meters. CountDown Elite is down there. Let's see what happens. The wind is picking up, so not the easiest conditions. God, what a bite! What a bite! Just in front of the boat, letting it hang. Boom! It's a nice zander. Bright color. I changed, we saw some fish. We had some small nibbles, some bites, but we missed them, and I changed to a brighter color. And this one took it super hard, just next to the boat. And this time, it's a nice zander. Alright, just released this nice zander. The fishing is very tough. We have been changing places, caught some pike. We saw some perch, but they are very, very tricky. And now on this spot, we got some bites, some nibbles, but we seem to not get them, but changing the color seemed to do the trick. And you see it, guys, changing things up can really activate the fish. On slow days when fishing is tough, even fishing finesse doesn't always work. Changing things up with a hard bait, fishing a bit deeper can really make your day a success. The CountDown Elite is the improved version of the well-known CountDown, which has been around for many years. The Elite version also has a balsa body, but it has modern finishes, a lot of new colors, bright colors, natural colors, but it has a wire-through construction, so it has improved durability. It has a tungsten weight on in the bottom part, so it flutters on the drop, and it makes you able to make those really long and accurate casts exactly where you want your lure to be. So this bait you can fish like anywhere and you will catch fish. I've been using this a lot and I just love to fish it. It's quite heavy. It's not a perch. I don't know. It can be a pike as well. I think it's a pike. Still no perch, but another nice pike. The biggest of the day, I think. It's a really nice one. So hard bite, strong fight, this one. Let's put it back. Yeah. The bite came, it feels like a perch. Head shakes. Oh, that's a nice perch. Finally! There he is, the first perch of the day, casting a complete day for perch, and this one finally went for it. Completely inhaled the CountDown Elite, 50 centimeters long, skinny summer perch. That's the one we like to see. Feels good, lots of casts, many casts, and no perch, but finally 50 centimeter perch joined us. Fished it very slow, deep, close to the bottom, and this one took it on the drop while it was hanging still. So they are quite tricky, it's quite deep here. You know, we are, it was at about 4 or 5 meters. Right now we are at 7 meters, but it's exciting. It's very exciting. So guys, just came out of the water, an amazing day out, and that's what I call maximizing the use of a lure. Like fishing a hard bait, the CountDown Elite as a jig, close on the bottom, it really paid off. So don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone. If you have any new techniques that you have developed on your own from our Rapala baits, please let us know in the comments. I will see you guys out on the water. See you soon.